Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Hacking Self-Storage. It is Monday morning, and that can only mean one thing. We're going through our week in numbers. Okay, so first of all, Clough Road. We don't have the actual stats, but we have moved in 900 square foot so far in Clough Road. We're still not perfect. We're still, the website imperfect, and we haven't got the signs up as we want to. And in 2-3 weeks, we moved in 900 square foot. So ultimately, I don't think we can be too displeased, really. Although I am a little bit. I don't know why. In my numbers, I've only allocated like 500 square foot per month because at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you hit your numbers, because when you're planning out a self-storage facility, the worst thing possible, and I know this is the worst thing possible you can do because I've done it, and it's a horrible thing, is if you overestimate how much square foot is going to come in. If you overestimate how much square foot is going to come in, you're overestimating the revenue. If you're overestimating the revenue, holy shit, you're in trouble. If you are living like month to month and hand to hand, you are in trouble like I was. When we first did Willoughby, I was expecting, we did 17,000 square foot in the first 13 months, but I still expected more. Why would I expect more? What a donut. It's amazing what you learn over the years. And so please don't overestimate. It's always better to underestimate, because if anything does happen, anything unforeseen like a lockdown or God knows what, then it's better to make sure that you've underestimated, to make sure that you don't run out of cash and you don't put yourself under unnecessary stress. It's always better to underestimate. Did I say underestimate? So it's definitely best to underestimate, not overestimate, obvious reasons. And so we're well ahead of where we're supposed to be right now. We're supposed to be like 500 square foot, and we're 900 square foot, and we're not actually perfect yet. So yeah, all is good there. Well, I say all is good there. I still want more. I've set myself a little target that by the end of March, we want 2,500 square foot in the self-storage, which should be easily doable. And obviously that's way above where we're targeting. That's like end of March. So it's like two and a bit months, 2.5 months maybe. So yeah, it should be like 1,250, and I want double that. So yeah, I'll keep you posted there. Okay, last week at Willoughby, it was a quieter week than normal. 34 quotes. We normally have more than that, but time of year, obviously February, 34 quotes. Don't think you can complain. It's 4.86 quotes per day. Number of reservations were 12. That was a conversion rate of 35%. Well done, team there. 12 quotes, and guess what? 12 reservations. Guess what? This is phenomenal. We did 10 forward move-ins. Absolutely tick about team. That is 83% conversion. And what do I always say? The more forward move-ins, the more you get them to commit by giving you more information when they do a reservation, then that is the less likely they are to actually move, to not turn up, to be an expired reservation or a cancelled reservation. The numbers are phenomenal. So please, when you do a reservation, don't just accept it as a reservation. You have to do the extra work. It's literally the difference from 2% to like 20 something percent. I can't remember the exact figures now, but we did the data on 100 reservations and it was phenomenal. Only 2% of forward move-ins cancelled. 2%. The national average is around about 30%. For self-storage, which is crazy. So make sure you do the forward move-ins. I can't stress this enough. It's incredible. Right. Okay. Move-ins. We had 13 move-ins. We had a conversion rate from quotes to move-ins of 38%. So well done, team. Phenomenal figures. We had 750 square foot moved in. We had 3 extra move-ins. So people taking extra rooms. And that meant we moved in 930 square foot. I always like to be 1,000. So we're just short there. Just have a swig of tea. Be a good brew in the morning. I love a cup of tea. The transit. Oh no, we had a bit of a problem here. So the transit was rented out 7 times. Guess how many times the Luton was rented out? You'll never guess. No. All wrong. 2. The reason being is that somebody damaged the Luton, and so we're out without the Luton van for 3 weeks now. They took damaged the shutter. The shutter didn't open, and apparently you can only get one company does these parts, and the one company does these parts. Can't get it to us for 3 weeks. So it's going to be a long time without the Luton. But I was going to say, who cares? I care, but it's not going to affect ultimately the business, is it? So where did the quotes come from? Interesting. First time I'm actually seeing this section. Google. 19. It was only 56% of our quotes. Incredible. Word of mouth was 5. That was 14% more, 15%. Passing by was 8. That was 24%. And social media was 1. So that's 3% there. The rest of them was 0, 0, 0. The blog removals, estate agents, Beverly 24, and used before 0 as well. Oh, all right. So how do we do then? Overall, square foot moved in was 930, as you know. Square foot moved out. I'm going to take a sip of my tea and you're going to listen to my sponsor. I don't know why I do it every time I have a cup of tea. So square foot moved out. I left it on knife edge, didn't I? Proper knife edge. It was 955. So we was down 25 square foot. So neither here, neither there. Amount of rooms moved in was 16. Amount of rooms moved out was 13. So we gained 3. So that means we've got total internal rooms occupied of 350. Love it. 350. Containers in 1, containers out 1. Check it all about. Total number of containers rented out is 45. Car parking, we've had 1 person move out. Way! So we've got total car parking rented out at the minute is 5. So we're going to get that down to 0 soon. Store occupancy is 80.71%. Average merchandise sales per move-in was £21.80. The amount of insurance sold this week, again, a bit low here. I'm going to get the team and I'm going to do that to them. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not really bad at it. Sounds real bad. The amount of insurance is 55,000. Just put me off then, thinking, oh no, what have I said? I'm going to kill him. Average insurance sold this week per move-in was only 4,230. So not great there. We need to be 5,000. Okay, the amount of square foot due in this week. We've got 7 move-ins due for 610 square foot. And square foot moved out, 14 move outs due for 1,190. So it looks like we're going to lose square footage. Revenue, how much did we take? Guess what? I've got these figures to hand. I've organised it already. Stormore took £18,430.28. Bounce direct debits of £313.20. At Beverly, we took £3,849.49. And so we took the average of £22,279.77. So yeah, it's all right. All right. This week, we've got a good week on direct debits. I expect more than that this week. So true period revenue, I'll tell you where we was in January. True period revenue versus actual revenue. For Stormore, we minus £889.92. So we actually caught up there. And Beverly was minus £788.18. So true period revenue was less than the actual revenue by 900 quid at Beverly, 800 quid at Beverly. That's 900 quid at Stormore, 800 quid at Beverly. I don't know what I said. Okay, guys, girls, I've got to run because I am taking the kiddie winks to school and it's around about that time now. So, all right, dudes, dudettes, have a wonderful day and have a great week and I'll see you soon. Ta-da.